Hi, I'm Kim Wilson,
And I'm Natasha Marchewka.
and this is Speechless. 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 Welcome to our behind-the-scenes take on real life in VO, where we share our stories, our resources, and our unsolicited opinions. And today we have an awesome guest.
Carin Gilfry.
I was waiting for you to
I blurt it out.
Handing it to you. Here's the football.
Carin Gilfry is the founder of Voice Actors of New York, a group that did a lot of education pre-COVID and then online education. She's also the co-founder of Vocation Conference.
We'll be talking about
it, a business voiceover conference. Big fan of Carin's. She is a go-getter, a trained opera singer, went to Juilliard, has 2 little kids, is just a powerhouse woman, and we're so excited to share her. There she is. Yay! And a studio bricks.
Oh my God!
I feel like I need to wear a different color. Should I get my like orange shirt?
You coordinate very nice.
Maybe you should get your crossing guard vest.
My crossing guard vest.
More importantly, we want to know what you brought to drink. Forget about the outfit.
I didn't bring anything to drink. I can go get something to drink. Let me go get something.
You have to.
I'll pop champagne right in the booth. Should I pop champagne in the booth?
Sure.
Okay, hold on.
Oh my God.
Here she comes.
I'm back. And look, I wore red.
Oh.
We can be different colors of red tones. Okay.
Very cool.
All right.
Perfect. All right.
This is the first time I've popped champagne in my booth.
Let's do it.
Let's see.
Maybe not the last. Maybe we're starting something.
I mean, come on.
Yeah.
This
is
as
awesome.
long as it doesn't break anything.
Right?
Or
please
spill.
Please don't point it towards your face.
I will not.
Or your monitor.
In fact, I'm going to use my sweater.
So your father.
Yes.
What is his moniker again?
He is the Baritone Bartender.
The Baritone Bartender.
Does he sing while making cocktails?
He does.
He does.
That's
Will
pretty
he
awesome.
be making an appearance at Evocation this year?
He will.
Yay.
We have designed the cocktail. I'm going to be releasing the ingredient list.
Oh, yay.
Very soon.
Oh, yay.
It is, I'll just tell you now, exclusive here for the podcast.
Oh, yay.
It's a pineapple margarita.
Oh.
It's going to be great.
Kim's made those before.
Hello. Those are delicious. Ready?
Oh.
And.
See the smoking of the top here?
Celebration.
Celebrate. Cue the music and pour that baby.
Da, 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 da.
Kim, what did you bring?
I brought a rhubarb mojito. Look at the guys. Come on. How pretty is that?
That is beautiful.
It's really
I've
pretty.
already taken 2 sips.
I love it. This is
like a fancy champagne.
This is a Mum Napa Blanc de Blanc.
Oh,
Okay.
you know whose
Blanc de
favorite
Blanc.
Mum? Oh, Tom Pinto loves Mum.
Oh,
yeah?
does he?
Mhm.
Okay, I have to introduce my cocktail. I don't normally have a cocktail today. I made a dirty banana frozen cocktail with Kahlua and dark rum.
Ooh.
But I added Ghirardelli chocolate syrup. You can see I'm so fancy. And I added coffee ice cream. And what else did I add? Coffee ice cream and the chocolate.
Who are you? Who are you right now?
Can you give me your exact address? Or maybe just send me your
absolutely.
coordinates?
Who are you right now? Right now. What is happening?
Chocolate sauce cocktail with rum. Anyway, I found it.
I bought from Trader Joe's a bourbon cream that I drank the other night while looking at the lunar eclipse.
Nice.
Did you see it? Did you see the eclipse? Were you able to see it? Oh,
yeah,
yay.
beautiful.
Wonderful.
This is awesome. I know,
it looks like we're all in the same place because we have the same.
I know. It's so
we have a different time zone than Kim. She's in Boston.
I know.
But this is fun.
Carin, it is so nice to meet you.
It's so nice to meet you too.
I am very happy to meet you for the first time, and I feel like I've known you for a while.
We all feel like we've known you because you share online and
Yeah.
get to know you, right?
Yeah.
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 That's
But
awesome.
let's just
Cheers.
jump right in, okay? Cheers. Yeah, thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Are you
I
ready?
am definitely going to be.
I'm so jealous of that.
I'm really jealous of that too.
Well,
And
you'll
I
read the
thought I was
recipe
going
in
to
our
win the
newsletter.
cocktail
See,
situation.
Kim is so fancy. I thought she'd gasp at my.
No, I think that looks
That's
amazing.
beautiful.
For real.
Okay,
think
let's
it's
ask some
beautiful.
questions.
Okay, are you ready for question number 1?
All of the questions. I'm
Here
ready
it
for
comes.
every question.
Here it comes. Tell us about the origins of vocation.
Oh.
Yeah, like
Okay,
how did you come
so-
upon it? Like one day you're just like brushing your teeth and you're like, I've got an idea.
So it came about kind of organically, as conferences do. No. So in 2017,
Yeah.
actually, I guess I should back up. I was part of a great women's voiceover group for New York City for a while. And then when my daughter was born, my husband wanted to get into voice acting too. And I was like, how weird that there's no New York group for men and women.
Mhm.
So I thought, oh, I should start a New York group for men and women and anyone else. And so I started Voice Actors of NYC, and we started doing little classes in my apartment. Then a friend of mine had a really nice space called Arts on Site. So we started having like big events at Arts on Site, and the group grew and grew and grew. Our main thing was doing donation-based classes and events, which was really awesome because all of the teachers in New York City, they could teach a 1-hour class for whoever showed up. They pay what they want. And then they get a little taste of that teacher, and then that teacher can go on and offer their 6-week course for $600 or whatever, and people know that they really like that person already. So for the voice actors, it was great because you could kind of pay what you wanted to get some training. So we had events that were selling out like within 30 minutes, all 100 tickets.
Wow.
And Jamie Muffett had a group in Philly that was kind of doing the same thing. He would have workout groups, and he had a nice little Philly community. So when Jamie and I met, we thought we need to bring these groups together. It's really weird that there's no New York conference. There should be for people who live on the East Coast.
Hello?
And anyone else who wants to come. Yeah. And so, but we thought there's so many different, conferences around. What is the thing that we feel like we can really give to people? And that was the business side of voiceover. So vocation is just business. It's not any performance. There aren't classes there where people will teach you how to give a more conversational read or whatever. It's just the business side. So direct marketing, online casting, agents, contracts, negotiation, social media, websites, all that kind of stuff. Because, it takes a lot of, we do a lot as voice actors.
I know. We just had
We're
a
not just
show
actors.
called You're More Than Your Voice, which talks about even though you have a great voice or you're a great voice performer, to be in the business, you got to know the business.
Yeah, it's so true.
You collect a lot of great people at your conferences. I mean, you organize a great conference with very strong educational focus. In fact, the reason I choose a conference is number one, the educational options.
Yeah.
Now, what do I still need to learn? Who do I still want to learn from? So that's my number one choice. So tell us a little bit more now about the evolution of it from the beginning, because I know it was in person.
Yeah.
And now it's not, but it might be again. So tell us why you chose online this year and about the difference between then and now and stuff.
So the first year we did vocation, we did it in a fairly small-ish theater at Symphony Space on the Upper West Side in New York. And I think our maximum capacity was like 170. We sold out really fast. Everyone who came really liked it. And so the next year in 2020, we had the event scheduled in the bigger hall, which seats like, I don't know, 800, but we were hoping like maybe 250 would come and we would just only sell the bottom front section.
Yeah.
So that was our plan. And then, of course, the pandemic hit.
Mhm.
So,
right.
So you had only had one live.
so we only had one live conference. But of course, through Voice Actors of NYC, I was putting on, no joke, like 2 to 4 events with 100+ people every month.
Wow.
Wow,
So
that's
I have
a lot of work.
I have a lot of like event experience,
Mm.
but a conference is like it's like the triathlon of events.
Mhm.
There's just so many aspects to it. So we did it in 2020 online. I did not expect for it to be so great. I thought like online conferences, who wants to go to an online conference? Like
I do.
the fun thing about the fun thing about conferences is that you get to be with people and you get
Mhm.
to like go to the bar
Yeah.
together and talk about random things and have little side conversations. But we really found that because on Zoom you can have all these breakout rooms. We had this little coffee room that people would go into and just like chill and talk to each other, and breaks between sessions. And
Mhm.
so we did it online in 2020, 2021. We're doing it again in 2022, and then we'll be back in person in September in New York at Symphony Space,
Okay.
which is going to be really fun.
East Coasts.
Yes.
New York.
Represent.
Yes. And it's going to
Yeah.
be small again. It'll be the small room that we had before that seats 170. So with all of our speakers and presenters, we'll cap the tickets at 150.
Okay.
Great.
So
150 people.
150 people plus all the speakers and presenters who are there. So that's like around
Right.
170.
So generally then you have panels and
Mhm.
not so many workshops, like
So we
compared to
have
other conferences.
Yeah, so
Explain.
vocation is really cool because for the most part, everyone does everything together.
Mhm.
It isn't like there are 6 classes happening simultaneously and you have to choose which one you want to go to, and then you miss the one that you really wanted because it was
Right.
at the same time as the other one that you really wanted. When we did it in person before, there's a small room that seats 30 and the big room that seats 170. So we had signups in the morning for people who wanted to go into the small room. And so you had to get there right at 10, stand in the line of the one that you really wanted, sign your name, go to that class. But for the most part, everyone's together in the big room watching presentations and panels. And then there were
Mhm.
little small groups in the other room.
Mhm. I like the
Wow.
idea of doing all the same. I don't know
Yeah,
what
it's
it
kind of
is, but you
nice.
don't miss anything. I guess
Yeah,
that's
you don't miss anything.
I like. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you
So
Okay.
have any kind of vision for how it might be changing in the future? Do you want it to change? Is it heading in a direction you didn't expect? I think that's 3 questions in a row.
yeah,
Pick your favorite.
I think we love the business part of it.
Yeah.
The challenge is to keep getting new people who work on the business side of voiceover who have like new exciting things that they want to talk about.
Mhm.
Sure.
And some of the topics, once you get into the new stuff,
Mm-hmm.
are controversial
Oh.
because
Like what? Tell us.
Knew Kim was gonna go
no,
Can we
there.
no, no,
not?
it's true. Because like for example, where has the biggest growth happen in the voice actor community? On
AI.
Fiverr.
Oh,
No,
Fiverr.
On Fiverr and Upwork. That's where that's where
Ah.
most people now are getting into voiceover.
Right.
On Fiverr and Upwork, not on voices.com, not on Voice123. People are like just graduating from college and going, hey, I got this degree in like communications and I don't know what I want to do. I think I'll try and be a voice actor. Oh, look, I can do it on Fiverr. They have no idea, that there's this whole business, which is how I kind of entered the business, joining online casting sites
Mhm.
that now are considered like not so, I mean, not all of them, but some of them are considered not reputable. But you don't know what you don't know. So the question is Fiverr a part of the business that we need to really take a look at and embrace? Is it something that we need to really completely push against? Are there ways to use it ethically? Are there ways to shut it down if it needs to be shut down. Like what are the things that we can do to deal with this new platform that has come up, Fiverr and Upwork and all those other sites, right? And there are Facebook groups that have literally banned any discussion of Fiverr.
Oh.
Online, voiceover Facebook groups.
I think this is an important question that we need to be talking about.
Exactly.
Because the power of all of us together can really make a change for something better.
Absolutely. And for me, it's education.
Yeah.
When people know that you don't have to charge $5 for a video, you can charge $350 for the same 2-minute video.
How empowering.
How empowering is that? And maybe they don't charge $350 right away because they're like, well, that's way too much. I'm going to lose all my clients. But maybe they charge $150, and that's worth, a lot of $5 videos.
Yeah. I always, there's a big thing about know your worth. And I always say, know the worth of the job.
Mm-hmm.
What is a 1-minute video worth? What's a 3-minute video worth just on someone's website versus as a 1-minute video as an ad? I don't care if you're a beginner or you're experienced, the job is actually worth a certain amount. You need to know that and charge appropriately, no matter if you're a beginner or not. So
absolutely,
that's the education that we want to give people. I don't consider Fiverr a threat to my lifestyle, my business lifestyle, because the people on there that are hiring aren't the people that would hire me.
Yeah.
Not and necessarily. I mean, it's something to explore, though. I kind of love this discussion. I know we're getting off base. Sorry.
It's all right. We can
I'll be in here in the corner.
Everything and anything.
Oh, really, Carin?
Yes, please. Anything you want. Open book.
Well, Kim and I have discussed the idea, there are a lot of conferences, and there was a conference called FAFCon, which I thought was so valuable because it was where working pros met together.
Exactly.
It wasn't just beginners, which we find a lot at conferences. So maybe that proliferation of conferences will then make them a little bit more focused on who needs what, where, when, and how. So we're with you, and we're cheering you on, and we're so thrilled to have you as our first conference interview on Speechless. I can't wait to go. I think it's just a brilliant conference. And share your website, because I think it's an amazing website too. It's full of resources, and I love to share resources.
Yeah.
Talk about the name of the conference versus the website and all that.
So it's vocationconference.com.
Vocationconference.com.
Yes,
So I've looked up vocation.com.
Yeah.
It's not there.
Vocationconference.com.
Mm-hmm.
And the online version of Vocation is eVocation, which I think is a brilliant name that Jamie's wife came up with. It's very good.
Thank you, Jamie's wife.
Yes.
Very good.
I kind of think Vocation is a brilliant name too.
It totally
is. It totally is.
Like,
it's like business, job,
very
clever, VO.
Very clever.
I
just
like
clever Speechless.
Puns. Yes,
it's
like
a clever idea.
Yes,
just
saying. I agree. Yeah, so it's vocationconference.com. We'll sell tickets to the September conference probably in July.
Oh, it's coming up to purchase this soon.
After the June online conference. And we have one other thing that's coming up too in February of 2023 that I can't talk about yet.
What?
But it's going to be fantastic. And
I know you shared it over a margarita, but I won't tell.
Oh, great. I'm the only one who doesn't know. Again,
well,
in the corner.
It's going to be announced at eVocation.
Oh, fun. Yay.
So we'll announce it at eVocation. It's going to be super fun and great. We're excited.
Cool.
I'm totally signing up, and I know what it is already.
I guess I am signing up, but I don't know what it is.
You'll want to sign up. I want to sign up. Everybody.
Okay, good. Are you signing up for your own thing?
Probably. I'll probably be there.
Can we have a cheers, please?
Yeah. Thanks for coming, Carin, and sharing all that good stuff.
Thanks for having me.
And as we say on Speechless, fuck it. Be awesome now. We've got shit to do.
Hello.
Cheers.
Speechless.